Hi there, in this video we'll be getting ready for our big write for week 8. So, I know you'll be excited to hear this. We're going to be writing a comic. So creating a comic this week. And here is our prompt. While cleaning their beach, Shelley and Sandy discovered hundreds of dead fish. What caused this environmental destruction and how will it be resolved? So you're going to need to think about what's the climax. So, what's the problem? Well, the dead fish, and we don't know why. So the climax is going to be how it is solved. What is the most intense part of the story where we know we're about to hear the answer and have some kind of nice solution and conclusion to the story. The trick, though, is we need to include these 4 things because the whole idea is we're focusing on sound devices this week. So what is that? We're going to do alliteration, assonance, consonance, and onomatopoeia. So very quickly, down at the bottom, it explains those things that I've written in here for you. So alliteration, so 3 words starting with the same sounding letter. So I've got b, b, b. Babbling babies use their bibs. Assonance, well, it has to be the same vowel sound. And it doesn't have to be the start of the sound. Start of the word. So I've got o, o. We've got host of golden daffodils. A host of golden daffodils. We've got o, oddils. O. Yeah? For consonants, well, then it won't be a vowel, it'll be a consonant. So here I've got a k, or maybe you'll have a sh. So I've got, I'll look in lyrics and books. So we've got the k. And then I'm sure you've heard of onomatopoeia, where the word makes the sound that it is describing. So a duck says quack and the word quack kind of sounds like a quack. So that makes sense. The word boom is with a double O, makes a very sort of long sound that makes it kind of sound like a, loud door shutting. Boom. If the word for shutting door was shut, well, then it's not very descriptive. You're not really being very imaginative when you're picturing the door. I'll just quickly show you here a picture just to get your creative juices flowing. So here we have Sandy calling out to Shelley that all the fish are dead, and Shelley's not sure what happened, is asking Sandy what's going on. Potentially you could change the names of the characters, I don't really mind. But one thing you're going to need to be thinking about is maybe the layout. So are you going to have lots of rectangles next to each other and some larger rectangles? You're going to have some squares. You're going to have some that are angled. You want to be thinking about how you're going to display your story. I'd encourage you to use a mixture of speech bubbles as well as writing. So maybe, I have my speech bubbles here and I'll have the writing at the bottom here saying, what was her name again? Sandy picked up a fish and yada yada yada. Yeah, so that would be really good. You're also, if you're going to have in some onomatopoeia, well, then you might want to put it in some zigzag sort of bubbles. Or if you're going to have thoughts, it needs to be a sort of a cloud, whereas a speech bubble is normally more pointy here. So today, you're going through, you're thinking of the characters, you can change them from Sandy and Shelley to something else. You think of where it is, so it's obviously going to be at the beach, but are you going to have some different settings? We already know the problem, but is there going to be further problems? So yes, the fish are dead, but it is because there's a bigger problem behind that. Maybe there's this evil supervillain who's taken over the city, and the fish were just the first thing that he did. And then your solution, and then you're putting in things you're going to include this week in your big write. All right, all the best. Looking forward to seeing it.